and welcome to another episode of The Elegant Life. My name is Erin Kurt and I am a spiritual teacher and life coach who assists women in coming back home to the essence of who they are, because within that space they are able to lead an elegant, exquisite life where everything flows and manifests with ease and elegance. Well, this week, as I promised you, if you watched last week's video, this is the last video before I go on my 2-month holiday. I am so excited, so I'm going to share with you where I'm going, what I'm doing, and how you can maybe follow me along a little bit on my journey. And I have a big question for you, and I have a little bit of an elegant assignment for you. Everybody who is a couture coaching client of mine knows that every week after session I give them an elegant assignment, and so I thought it would be really nice for me to give you all one for the summer, so that when we come back in September we are ready to receive even more wisdom. Yeah? Okay, so that's what's going to happen in this video. All right, the first thing is, what am I doing? Where am I going? Well, we are always in every summer going, at least for a part of the time, to our summer house in Turkey. It is our dream summer house that we manifested with ease and elegance. And if any of you would like to know how we did that and the story, and not just for you to know my story, but for it to inspire you to know that what I teach, I do, and what I teach works. So I will put a link below to how we manifested this seemingly impossible thing of a beautiful house on the land we wanted that was never supposed to be sold, and at a price that just completely blew us away. So I'm excited about that. At the same time, we're also going to an area of Turkey where it's more foresty. I really crave walking and being in green forests. That's where I can come back home in a second. Oh, I'm just so excited to be in nature again and ride our bikes through there and take walks and sit around a campfire. I love that stuff. So we're going to be doing that for a little bit with some friends and my kids, of course. And then my husband and I take off because it is our 15 wedding anniversary. We've been together 19 years, but married 15 years. And really, we have not been away for a vacation, just he and I, since the kids were born. So this is one of the first, and we are doing something that was on my bucket list, which is something I am checking off and I am so excited about. I have felt in my soul that I wanted to go to Tuscany. Why? I don't know, but I wanted to go to Tuscany, and I had this visualization of being at, you know, those beautiful Tuscan houses in the what do you call those? The vineyards and the rolling hills, and having a cooking class. Making it be sort of a cooking trip. So my husband and I are going to go to Florence, and we're going to walk around there and stay in a beautiful place, and then we'll rent a car and drive down and through the beautiful Tuscan hills, and then end up and have this beautiful cooking class together. So, oh, if you want to follow me along on some of it, I'm really going to be present, so I'm going to do that. But I will do some Insta stories, so you want to follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link below to that. I also do try and post those little snippets on Facebook too. I will post the link to that below as well. Okay? What else? So I'm just really enjoying that. I've got a ton of books, as every summer I do, and I'm really excited. I've got some personal growth ones that I've been introduced to. I've got a new cookbook. Last week I talked about the Plant Paradox book, and I just found out that there is a Plant Paradox cookbook, and all of you know that I love cookbooks. I have not bought a new cookbook in probably 2 years, so it is overdue time. So I'm really looking forward to going through there and seeing what they have. And I've also got some beautiful novels that are taking place in France and Paris. So I think when I get back, I'm going to do a review of one of maybe my September favorites. I can add in some of the books that I thought were really, really good, and I'll share them with you. How about that? Now, here's my little elegant assignment for you, and then I'll have my question for you at the end, okay? So as you just heard me say, this trip to Tuscany was like something that was on my bucket list, and I am checking it off. How many of you have really made a bucket list? And if you don't know what a bucket list is, it's like, okay, experiences before you change form and go back really into the essence of what we all are. What are some things that you really want to take advantage of this physical life and do and experience? I always say it is a privilege to be here on earth, to be able to experience all these wildly fun, interesting, soul-enhancing experiences. Have you written your own list? What things would you love to do before you changed form and went back to the energetic form? I have a list of about 20 things, and this year it is thrilling my soul to do that. Now those may be some bigger things, or they just might be some small things, but you haven't prioritized them yet. So my elegant assignment for you is this. Number one, come up with your own bucket list. What things do you want to do? What would your soul love to do and experience in this lifetime? Even if it scares you. Even if it scares you, but put it down there, okay? And after you've got that, I would like you to create a shorter list for just this summer. What is a summer bucket list? Now, you could put something on your summer bucket list that is from your big list. You could say, you know what, it's high time. I just put my finger on the map and point, and wherever it ends up, I get in a car and I drive to. Wouldn't that be a wild, real kind of surrendering experience? I'm gonna do that this summer, okay? Or what else would it be? Have you not gone to live theater production for a while? Why don't you put that down? If you haven't had a massage in a long time, why don't you put that down? If you've always wanted to try a Thai massage, but you haven't done that, put that down. I would say for your summer list, why don't you come up with 3 things, 3 to 5 things, and start scheduling them in. Start researching, okay, who would do this? Who would have a presentation going on? Maybe I can email my friends and say, who's got the best masseuse in the city? Maybe I can put it out to Facebook and ask. Maybe I can go on the internet and look up what kind of theater productions live are going on. So I want you to come up with your life bucket list and then the short summer bucket list. And I want you to make this summer so playful and so enjoyable. Feed your soul. Do what spiritual women who choose to live elegantly do. They focus primarily on being and enjoying. And enjoying is all about pleasure and play. So what kind of things could you do? Because you know the reason why we do it, right? Joy is at such a high frequency, higher than even love, if you can believe it. So go to the frequency of joy. Spend time being that frequency of joy by doing the things on that short summer bucket list. And feel the difference. Do you feel more alive? Do you feel more healthy? Do you feel more hopeful? Do you feel more excited? Are you more happy with your family? Notice the changes when you resonate at that high frequency, and the way you do it is by being playful, by focusing on pleasure and enjoyment, all right? Okay, and finally, here is my big question for you. This year, the Elegant Life has grown exponentially. It is at such a gorgeous place now, I can't even tell you. I am so blessed. At the same time, there is something pulling me forward for an even more expansion. Yeah, that's what happens. We never stop expanding, so don't get too comfortable, because you will constantly be expanding always, as the universe does. And my question for you is this. This is where you come in. Because some of you may not be able time-wise or money-wise, or it might just not be the stage at your life to do spiritual couture coaching with me, then I wanted you to know that I am still here for you. It is my biggest passion to bring people back home to the essence of what they are, because when you be the essence of what you are, that's when you live and manifest with elegance and ease, and you experience this exquisite, elegant life that I keep talking about. So I don't want you to feel like you're being left behind. I already have the Art of Living Elegantly, the most foundational program every human being should go through. I then have, after you've gone through that, the elegant clearing process that you can go through. And then I also have the Elegant Guide to Your Best Body. If your biggest issue here is about your body or weight or self-love, that is the program for you. So it's not like I don't have things already. But for those of you that have gone through those programs and you're ready for your next expansion, there has been nothing that I can offer you other than Couture Spiritual Life Coaching. So here's my next big thing that I'm wondering. How can I serve you? What do you require? What do you desire? What would be of interest to you? There's three things that have been sort of toying around in my mind. One of them is that I create a 10-week group coaching program. So this is online, it is structured. There is a process to your opening and your awakening and your moving forward into your next expansion. Completely doable. And 10 weeks is what came to me, all right? Would that interest you? Would you be interested in doing something like that? The second thing that has really been coming to me is to create a different kind of video, almost as if it's TV show. And not just having me, but having a group of people in this living room of mine and having the kind of conversations that I know if you watch this channel, you would love to be having. But perhaps you haven't been able to find that group of people yet that you can have that conversation with. And so what I'm feeling is that we would be choosing these topics, and I've already had some topics really being downloaded to me as to what we would discuss. And everybody would be sharing their opinions, their life experiences, their situations maybe that they're currently dealing with. And then at the end, there would be a special time for a teaching from me, so that not only help them here, but also you at home, because you know, we as women, we go through very similar things. And so if you hear someone else talking about something and then me saying something of wisdom, then you can be healed as well. So that would be an option. And I'm trying to think of the third option, and it has completely escaped me. I can't do both of them because they both take a time commitment and an energy commitment, and I am almost full till oh my goodness, I am completely full till December, and then in January there's a new chunk of clients coming on, and I'm nearly full there as well. So I have a lot going on. I want to have the biggest impact for you. I want to see, because I can't speak to you, where are you now and what's the next step? What would serve you? Please let me know so that I know how to focus my time and my energy so that I can have the biggest impact and service for you. Okay? Please write your responses in the comments below, and I'm going to take a look at what everybody says and then really make my decision as to what I'm going to do. All right? So on that note, my goodness, make it an elegant week. Make it an elegant summer. And follow me along on the social media channels that obviously I'll link below, Instagram and Facebook. And we will see you back in September. And you know, if you're new to this channel, there's a lot of videos here. Spend some time going back. Some videos you can rewatch and hear certain things that you never heard before, or some videos you never watched yet, and they are the perfect ones for you to watch now. So that's what I invite you to do as well. We'll see you on social media, and we'll see you back in September with a brand new year of the Elegant Life. See you then.